Hey everyone, welcome back to my channel. It's your girl here, Karina, finally back with another video. It's been a while. I have been off camera for a little while focusing on school and stuff, but I'm back since I got spring break and an extra few days off because of what's going on, but I'm back. And today I'm going to be creating this beautiful look that I have here today. This is a look that the first time I've ever done it, and you guys are going to see how I created it. And I've never done this look before, so you're going to see my mess ups and stuff like that. So I hope you guys are excited to see this, so no more talking and jabbering. Let's get right into the video. Today we're going to be doing a look with using purples, dark purples, and some glitter that I'm really excited to do and try out. I haven't done this look yet, so you guys are the first ones to see it, and I've never done this look before, so let's see how it turns out. So the first step that I like to do, I usually prime my eyes, and I already did that, and I did my brows and my foundation just because I can't do that on camera. It's kind of hard. So I already did that. So I'm going to grab a piece of tape, and I usually like to put these in the end, like the end of my eye, and then connect it with my brow. So it just has to be lined up together for you to get a nice even cut crease. And if you put the tape too high up, then your eyeshadow is going to end like up here instead of like down here, and we don't want that. Okay, so I'm going to be grabbing my MAC brush. This is the MAC 286 blending brush. I use this all the time, favorite brush. So I'm going to be using the James Charles palette today, which is my favorite palette, and I'm going to be using these purples right here. These colors are beautiful. I'm very excited to use them. Haven't used them yet. So let's get into it. So I'm going to go in with, the first color I'm going to go in with, let's see. Thinking about going in with this nice hot pink. I don't know if it's gonna zoom in, but this color right here. Just gonna tap on it, and I'm gonna put this in the crease of my eyes. Okay, so I'm gonna grab that hot pink and put it in the crease of my eye. So I like to just put a little bit and just tap, just to really get it in there, and then I usually would blend, just for a lot of pigment could get on to the eyelid. And now I'm going to blend. And you want to keep blending to just get that perfect color that you want. And if you feel like it's not bright enough, just keep adding. I want it to be very bright and vibrant, so I'm just going to keep adding. So I feel like to get it to that color. Looks really good. So I'm going to just do the other eye. And you just want to tap just to get that bright color, because if you start blending right away, it's not going to be as pigmented. So you just want to tap it on there. Now I'm going to blend. And you want to make sure you just get it real nice and smooth. You don't want it to look rough or any patchy spots. I feel like this one's brighter, so I'm just going to add to this one right here. Okay, perfect. Now I'm going to go with my other blending brush. I got it from Avon, don't know the name of it. I bought it a little while ago, but I do love this brush. It's my favorite one. Now I'm going to go in with a darker color. Let me see if I'm gonna go in with this one right here. It's a nice like mix of like a purple and pink, so I'm gonna go with this one, and I'm going to put it at the end of my eye and just tap it on there, just so I can get it on the spots that I want it to, because if you start blending right away, it's just gonna look patchy and you're not gonna have that nice color in there. So you just have it on there. Now I'm gonna start blending it. I'm gonna keep blending, and I feel like I need to add more here, so I'm just gonna add more right here. And I'm gonna bring out this color all the way, almost halfway to the middle of my eyelid, just because I'm going to go in with a darker purple at the end of my eye. Okay, now I'm just gonna blend it. Now I'm going to do the other eye. And remember, tapping is always going to be the best way to apply eyeshadow on. And I'm going to keep repeating it because a lot of people ask me, how do you get these colors to stay or be so bright? And it's because I really tap it on there and then I blend it in. So now I'm going to blend it. And if I see any patchy spots or something I don't like, I'm just going to add. Now I'm going to go back with my other brush from MAC, the 286 brush, and I'm just going to blend it right here just because I feel like they just need to blend in the two colors just because they looked too rough. So I'm just going to go right in there and blend that in. Now I'm going to go with the darker color. This one right here. This is the darkest one that's on this palette. So we're going to use that one for the outer crease. And I just want to add a little bit because I don't want it to overpower the other color. Now I'm just going to blend it. And I just like to kind of like drag it because it just gives it more of a blended look. Now I'm going to apply it to the other eye. And if you really follow these steps, like with the, you just tapping it on and then drag it out after you feel like you got that perfect color, you will get this look. It does take time and practice, but you will get to that part that you're really experienced, and we'll be able to create these beautiful looks with these palettes. And I feel like the James Charles palette, you can create all types of looks. It has colors that you could do for nudes, you want bright colors, you want like a fiery red. It has everything in there, so that's what's really good about this palette. And if you follow the steps, like as I'm saying, with the tapping and then blending, you will get those pigmented looks that everyone wants. Okay. Once I feel like I got it, I feel like I need to add a tiny bit more right here. Make it a little bit more darker. Okay. Now I'm going to go back with my MAC brush and just blend everything in. Just so it won't look too harsh. And then add to any spots that I need. And with the tapping, do it lightly. Don't be like rough going in there like this, because then it's just gonna look like circles all over your eyelid. So now I'm gonna go in with a nice base color. And I'm gonna do a really light pink just because I just want to put in a base color, but I'm going to go in with the glitter. So it's just going to be this light pink right here. I'm just going to apply just a tiny bit. I'm just adding it just for pigmentation, just when I add the glitter, it won't look like I don't have an eyeshadow underneath. And then I'm going to apply it to this one. And after you finish applying it, just remember to blend. Okay. Now, this glitter, I used it maybe once, and it was on a look that I did for my school. So I'm going to try to use it now. It's kind of messy, but we're going to do this. So I'm going to get the stuff ready for the glitter, and I'll be right back. So I got the glitter ready. This is what the glitter looks like. It's like a huge bag of glitter. I believe I got it from Claire's. I'm really not sure where I got this from, but it brings a lot of glitter. You can use it for the body, for the hair, and for their eyes. So I'm going to use my NYX glitter primer. This stuff is really good. I used it on my previous video with the Anastasia glitter, and this stuff really works. If you don't want to pay a lot of money for a high-end glue for glitter, this one really works. So we're just going to grab a little bit on our fingers. I already have the glitter everywhere. And then I'm gonna just put it on there. And I'm not gonna put it in the middle of my lid. I'm just gonna put it kind of in the inwards of my lid right here, because I don't want to take over the whole look, the glitter. So I'm just gonna put it on this eye too. And you really want this glue to dry a little bit. You want it to be tacky. You don't want to apply it right away, because then it's not going to stick. I'm going to need a makeup wipe because I got glitter everywhere, all over my hands. Okay. Clean my hand just so I can have a nice clean hand to put this glitter on. And this glitter has like little hearts in it, so I'm just gonna grab little pieces of the glitter that I want to put on there. I don't have a really good brush for this because I wasn't prepared for this, but we're gonna do it. So I'm gonna grab a few hearts. I'm gonna have to wet this a little bit with my setting spray just so it could stick onto the brush. Just gonna plot it on there, and you really want to place them because these are like chunks, and I'm really trying to place it, but it's not that easy. I'm gonna grab my tweezer actually. And just place them on there. I'm gonna use this tweezer because I feel like this is a lot easier to apply it with, and I could choose little pieces that I want to put on there. And if you don't want to use the glitter like this, you can just get like powdered glitter, or you could use one of these Stila liquid eyeshadows. These work also. But I really wanted specific pieces on this look. I feel like these are everywhere. It's so hard to put them on there. But I got this because I am an expert in makeup. I got this. So we're going to grab another heart. Make sure we have a few pieces here. Grab too many pieces. Okay, these are just a few pieces that I'm just going to put on there because this is not as the glitter like I thought it was. It's just pieces. So I'm just grabbing a few hearts and placing them on there. So I'm just going to go do this eye real quick and I'll be right back. Okay, so I already finished putting the glitter, and this is the glitter that I chose. This glitter did have bigger pieces, bigger chunks, so I just chose a few hearts. I put them in a row. There's 4 hearts on each side. And for some glitter, I wanted more glitter, so I used this Urban Decay Heavy Metal glitter liner in the color Junk Show. And that's what I used, and then I just added some of that hot pink and the second color that I used in the waterline underneath. And now I'm going to start putting my concealer. And the concealer that I like to use is called Tarte Rainforest. in the color, I believe, light medium neutral. This is one of my favorite concealers to use. So I'm just gonna apply it underneath. And I usually don't put eyeshadow underneath. I usually put the eyeshadow underneath after I finish my concealer, but I realized that I did not add concealer, so I put the eyeshadow without thinking that I thought I put concealer already, but I didn't. So we're just gonna work around it. And this is one of my favorite concealers. I've been using it for a while. It's kind of like the best ones for me that work, and I feel like it does last. Some of the bottles, like I used this Urban Decay one, it only lasted me like 2 weeks and it finished. So I was like, I'm not using this again. And I'm just gonna spray my beauty blender, and I'm just gonna blend it right in. And say if it does mess up with the eyeshadow underneath, I will just touch it up a little bit, because I don't usually put eyeshadow underneath my eye and then concealer. I always put concealer and then the eyeshadow, but I didn't realize, so it's okay. We can still work with it. And you just want to keep blending until it really blends in really well. And I do like to wet my beauty blender. I feel like it just gives more of a moist look, and it makes the concealer blend a lot better. And I'm just going to keep blending. And you want to remember to always put it in these 4 spots, just because when you take a picture, this is where it's going to mostly show. So you want it to be nice and vibrant, but you don't want a color that is too pale for you, because then when you take a picture, you're going to have like white spots here, 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 on your nose, everywhere. So you don't want that. So now I'm going to set it with the Laura Mercier translucent powder, the best translucent powder there is. This is the only one I like to use. I'm just gonna grab another beauty blender. I'm just gonna apply it, and I do my nose last. As you can see, I still have the concealer there. I like to contour it, so I always do that last. And I'm just gonna keep adding. And you want to add a good amount too. You don't want to add a little bit, because then there's spots that are not going to have the setting powder, because you just added a little bit. So you just want to keep adding. And I do add some to my brows, because the brows do get oily. So I add some on my brows, and then it does come off, so don't worry. You're not going to have white eyebrows. So after that, I like to contour. So I'm going to contour my nose. Okay, and I use the MAC. I can't even, I've had this for so long, it doesn't even have the lettering in the back, but it is a MAC concealer, and I got it in a really dark color to contour with, and I really love this concealer. It's really, really nice and creamy, and nice to work with, and it blends very well. So I'm just gonna add a little bit. And you want to add it on the outside of the concealer. You don't want to put it in the inside. And I like to bring it up all the way to the close to my brow and really blend it in. And I'm going to go in with my BH Cosmetics 122 brush. It's like a nice fluffy brush in the front. So I like to bring it in, so I drag it inwards to the concealer. And then this part, I just blend it very well, because you don't want to have any harsh lines. And I'm going to do the same thing over here. Just bring it up, because it really makes your nose look a lot smaller when you bring it in. Then I'm going to go in with the concealer and just brush up and down. Just take a little while to get it perfectly contoured. Okay, now I'm going to go back with the translucent powder and put on my nose. And I like to put it where the concealer was, right here. And then you want to apply it right here, just to make this nose look more smaller and narrow. You don't want to touch the contour with this because it will mess it up. So you just want to put it underneath the contour that you just did. Now I'm going to go in with my Anastasia contour kit. Looks like this, and I believe this is the light to medium. And I'm gonna go in with my BH Cosmetic brush. And I like to mix these two colors together. I don't really like to use cream contour. I only use it once in a while. I'm not a big fan of it because I'm already a dark skinned girl, so I feel like it just makes me look too dark. So I'm just gonna apply it all around the edge of my hairline. And you want it to blend in with your skin, so you really have to blend it a little bit with your hair so you won't see the separation of the colors. Then you just want to apply some here. And I like to bring it up a little bit. And what I like about this contouring, the Anastasia contour kit, if you could really work with it and build it up, it's not one of those like you have to be careful when applying it because it'll be too harsh. So with this one, it's very subtle and you just build it up, which is very, very nice. Because you don't want to have a harsh line. Like, that does not look cute. So let's not do that, girls. So I'm just going to add a little bit more. Then I like to add some on my nose, just in case any of that translucent powder did go to the contour. I could just touch it up. And like, I don't even need a nose job. Like, the makeup does it for you. You don't need that stuff. Makeup does it. So I don't believe in the nose job. That's not my thing. So that's why I use contouring for. And I'm just gonna apply it here. Right underneath the contour, and use it on your cheekbone. You could just drag it on there because you really want it to be like a harsh line, and then you'll be able to blend it. Now I'm going to go in with my BH Cosmetic brush. All my brushes do not have the letters on it or the number because I've had them for a little while and I use them all the time, so it wears out. So now I'm going in with my little fluffy brush that I have here from BH Cosmetics, and I'm just going to take out the translucent powder that I had to use to set my concealer. You want to take off the translucent powder from your nose. And then you're just going to take it off from the brows. And as you can see, they do not stay white. You do this because your brows do get oily, and it helps the eyebrow hairs to stay in place because mice like to go down. So I often do that for they can stay in place. And then I go in with my brow brush and just brush them just to get all that translucent powder out of the brows. And now I'm going to go in with my blush, and this is from MAC. I think it's the color Make You Mine. And I've had this for a little while, one of my favorite colors. And I just like to do 2 taps because the MAC blushes are kind of very heavy, so you want to be careful with them. So I'm just going to add a little bit. I'm not a big fan of blush, so I don't like to add too much because my face does get red easily. So if I add too much, then I'm gonna be looking like a cherry, so we don't want that. Okay, so now I'm just going to touch up the eyeshadow underneath my eye in case the concealer has messed it up. So I'm just gonna blend it, kind of bring it out more. Okay, now that looks better. And now I'm going to go in with my highlighter, and I'm going to be using the Glow Sugar Kit from Anastasia Beverly Hills. This is how it looks like. And I'm going to go in with the color Starburst. And just an add. I like to flick it up on the tip of my nose because it does make the nose look more lifted up. So you just go up. And then I'm just going to add here in the bridge of my nose. And on my side. My cheekbones. And I like to bring it up a little bit, just to extend it. And I'm going to use that same color, and I'm going to put it in the inner crease of my eye. I like to spray with some setting spray. And then I'm going to get that color and just put it on my brow bone. Now I'm going to go back with my fluffy brush and take out the concealer underneath the contouring I did. Okay, now I'm going to add the mascara, which I'm going to do that off camera because it's kind of hard to do it on camera, so I'll be right back. So I already put on my mascara, and I also put on my lipstick just because it's kind of hard to do it on camera. So I use these two colors from MAC. There are the Retro Matte Liquid Lip Colors, and this one is called So Me. It's a darker purpley color, and this one is called Lady Be Good, and it's like a light nude color. And I like to use the darker one for the outer of my lips, and I use a lighter color just on the top, like in the inner of my lips right here. And those colors together make a beautiful color. And for my mascara, I use the Maybelline Rocket Volume Express. Looks just like this. I don't really use expensive mascaras because this one is amazing. You could get it anywhere. It's probably like $6 and I love it. I didn't put any lashes on because I feel like it will overpower this look, and my lashes are already long as it is, so I didn't put any. But I did add 2 hearts at the end, at the outer crease, just to make it pop, make the eyeshadow look more wow. I wanted to add more glitter. So this is the final look. I really love how it came out, and I've never done this before, this look, so I did it for the first time with you guys, and I think it came out pretty good. So if you guys want to try this at home, just follow the tips that I gave you, especially with the blending brushes. Just tap on that eyeshadow, and then say if you have like a glitter that is more chunkier like mine, like I thought mine was gonna be more powderish, but it was more chunky. Just grab little pieces to add on there like I did. I added like little hearts, and use a good glue for glitter because without this glue the glitter will not stick. So I hope you guys really enjoyed this look and experienced this first time with me doing this look. And if you want to see more videos like this, just leave a comment down below and like up this video, and don't forget to subscribe and check out my other videos for other looks that I have done. And if you want to see something else with glitter, I do have a video with Anastasia glitter, and that look came out amazing, so go check it out. Don't forget to like and subscribe, and bye guys, love you.